Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are here to talk all about Sydney Grace. Yes, Sydney Grace and Christmas in July. Now, let me just be totally transparent. Sydney Grace was kind enough, the brand, to donate to the cause, to send out the brand new palettes in PR, but I would have bought them anyway. I'm very appreciative because it means that I have it all together and can talk to you guys about it before the sale starts. But if not, I would have bought it. And you can see all of my videos in the past where I did make constant purchases from this independent brand that I believe in. They are fellow Californians, just like me, and they make the most gorgeous formula. We all know about it, and if you haven't tried it, you owe it to yourself. So holiday palettes start coming out, holiday makeup starts coming out, what? Usually September. I think last year it was the end of August, but the real fun starts in July because every year the brand Sydney Grace does a promotion they call Christmas in July, and it really is Christmas in July, where they have, this time I guess it's 8 days of specials and bundles and new products. It's really fun. So we're going to demo them all and talk about them. I even made an eyeshadow montage, which I think might be the first time I've ever done that. So we're going to talk about it, talk about all of the deals with it, and show you everything that you can get during the Sydney Grace Christmas in July. Now here's something I always say, and the brand, I got to be honest with you, is way too nice to say it. Sydney Grace is named after daughters of the founders and not the name of the founder. There is no one person named Sydney Grace. I never correct people in comments either, and the brand doesn't correct people. It comes off as rude. But Sydney Grace, that is a conglomeration of names of lovely ladies and not just a person that started the brand. It is a brand. It is not a person. Okay, just thought I would say that. You know, the more we know. All right, so let's talk about all this good stuff. This sale starts, depending on when you're watching the video. I'm putting this video out on Sunday. The sale starts on Monday, the 24th. So let's talk all about it. On July 24th, the sale starts where if you make a purchase of $60 or more from their singles, blushes, there's an amazing face palette, eyeshadow palette, again, singles. Or you can get a magnetic empty palette where you can take them out and magnetize them in, amazing. If you make a purchase of $60 or more the first day of the sale, you will get a free version of the brand new Love's Long Journey palette, and you'll get that for free. This is going to be your favorite neutral palette. If you pay for it, I couldn't find the exact price, but I'm guessing $52 because there's another product this size that's $52, but I could be wrong on that. Sydney Grace says this will be your new favorite neutral palette, and I don't blame them. I'm going to show you the swatches, and we are going to do a tutorial with it. Here is the Love's Journey neutral palette. This comes in light and dark, and I should tell you that this is the light palette. The brand knows me too well and knows that I would probably have picked up the light palette. And let's take it outside into the warm California sunshine. Look at all of these 15 gorgeous shades in mattes and shimmers. The Sydney Grace matte formula is so buildable and so pretty. It doesn't even poof up powder into the air. It stays where it's put. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like their shimmer formula. It's so metallic without dripping onto your face. There's no fallout or weird glitter particles. It's just so foiled and so beautiful and so easy to work with. If you are a neutral lover like I am, you will want to pick up the Love's Journey neutral palette. You can get it in light or dark, and it's just really preference. It can be skin tone, preference, and whatever that you like to wear. And this one is going to be introduced on the first day of the sale. Buy it or get it for free. Put it in your cart and get it for free if you spend $60 or more. And in just a moment, we're going to go to the demo. I'm going to do 2 looks with this palette. I'm excited about that. The second day of the sale is July 25th. And on July 25th, you can get all palettes and cream shadows, blushes, highlighters, lip creams, lip toppers, and the new brow palette, new cream. I'm going to show you the brow palette. There's new cream highlighters, there's new cream blushes, there's new cream bronzers. Everything is 40% off. That's right, 40% off. Let's look at this, and I'm going to demonstrate this in a moment as well. This is called the Mad For You Brows, and what this is, I didn't do any swatches, but you get the idea. This is a brow palette, so whether you're like me, and I'm going to show you in the demo, I like to just dip into one and kind of fill in the sparse areas of my brows, but if you are a brow wizard, which so many of you are, then you'll like the fact that you can do kind of an ombre brow and make it look more natural with areas that are lighter and areas that are darker, and this has something for everyone. And this will be available on July 25th on the second day of the sale. Moving right along at breathtaking speed, on Wednesday, July 26th, you can make a purchase of $60 or more and get a free mystery bag. I'm not being paid to tell you guys about this. Yeah, I got PR. I'm just literally that excited. There's no monetary compensation to me. I'm truly just sharing this with you guys. It's a good brand. Let's talk about July 27th. If you make a purchase of $60 or more in any of these highlighters and blushes and eyeshadow singles and eyeshadow palettes or blank palettes, you will get the new Heaven on Earth palette for free. This Heaven on Earth palette also comes in light and dark. We're going to look at it. The light and deep are each $52. There's $52 each. The matte shades, I believe, differ between the light and dark palette. Other than that, it's the same palette. And it will be $52 if you want to buy it on its own, or you can get it for free if you spend $60 or more on other really cool Sydney Grace products. Look at that. Got some olives in there, greens and blue greens. Let's take a look at this Heaven on Earth palette. Let's take it outside into the warm California sunshine and see the Heaven on Earth palette outside. Look at that. It changes color depending on how you hold your arm. So it's kind of greens and olives. And on the cover, they have these beautiful kind of underwater ferns and sea turtles. It really does feel very kind of Hawaiian that way, very Pacific Ocean that way to me. The fifth day of the sale, remember there's 8 days. On the fifth day of the sale, if you make a purchase of only $40 or more, and you'll get to that quickly because there's so much they have, you get $20 worth of free product. And if you make a purchase of $65 or more, you get $50 worth of product, or $100 more, you get $100 worth of free product. Now this is Sydney Grace's choice, but they don't make anything bad, and trust me, they will choose well for you. On the sixth day of the sale, you're going to get the palette that I am wearing now. This is the Raspberry Kiss palette. On the sixth day of the sale, if you make a purchase of only $35 or more, you will get the new Raspberry Kiss palette for free. This little guy is $36 if you buy him separately, but if you just want to get him for free, you just buy $35 of product. And I want you to think about this. You can pay $36 and just get this palette, or you could buy $35, let's do the math, worth of incredible Sydney Grace product and get this for free. That's the better deal. Let me show it to you here. I'm wearing it on my eyes. I love it. You know I'm a sucker for these rosy pink shades. Let's take it outside into the warm California sunshine. I think for me, I don't know if I had to pick a favorite. It might be this Raspberry Kiss because pinks are my neutrals, but the actual, I don't know, you guys. The Love's Long Journey, oh, that's a good one. And Heaven on, I don't know. I can't really pick. But here it is, my finished look. We're going to do 2 different looks in the demo, but here is my finished look on my eyes right now. On the 7th day of the sale, which is July 30th, for every $50 that you spend, you receive $25 in store credit. So that means it will be your choice of what to buy. And on the 8th and last day, which is the very last day of July, July 31st, all single shadows, for those of you that love one and done, and Sydney Grace is a great brand to use for one and done, all of those single shadows are 40% off. You can visit sydneygraceco.com for more details, and you can also visit the Sydney Grace Co. Instagram, and that will show you even more details and swatches and stuff too. I want to go now to the demos. I'm going to do one look on each eye. This is evened out. This is the Raspberry Kiss made the same. But in the demo, I'm going to do one look on each eye from each of the palettes and just kind of do a fun little montage that way. And then we'll come back and have a little talk. I'm very excited to share Sydney Grace with you guys. So let's go to the montage right now. Okay, let's start with the Mad For You brows, and then we'll go to a montage of all the eyeshadow palette. I just wanted to show you guys this because it's really quite cool that you can have this many colors. And if you're good at brows, which I'm not, you can end up mixing the shades a little bit and you can go from darker to lighter, and it really does help the look. So I've got a little spoolie here. It's got a little brush on the end, and I am not a brow guru, but I'm going to take one of these darker shades, and I'm just going to take this really thin brush, and you can get these on Amazon, they're pretty cheap, and just fill in. Mine's just a cheapo little Amazon brush, and I just want to show you, there's so much hair in my face, I want to make sure you can see that. I just am kind of filling in, look, I just did one dip in, and I'm just kind of filling in where my brows are sparse, and then brushing them up. And this is the I don't have any expertise in brows version. I'm just not a brow person. Probably that's just not where my talents lie. But I'm coating it and just putting it in and making little hairs with it. I'm just doing it really quickly. You know, I do everything really quickly. And just making them look a little bit more even. But you can get so technical, and it's so easy to get a brush in here and work with these. Then you could put a little bit of anything that makes your brows stay. You know, it doesn't have to have a shade to it, any sort of even a clear brow gel, just to keep them up. And it's beautiful. So this is fun to play with. Even if, like me, you're not really a brow expert, it's really fun. I mean, I think definitely that looks better and a lot more even. All right, now we're gonna go to a montage where we can play with all these gorgeous eyeshadows. We're gonna do one look on each eye. Stay right there. Here is the finished result when I evened out the sides with the Raspberry Kiss palette and added some mascara in. Look, Sydney Grace doesn't worry about what's trending. These lovely people just make incredibly well-performing, beautiful, gorgeous eyeshadow, whether you want to pick up a single and have a one and done or do a whole eye look. The formula is so rich, so creamy, so saturated, so beautiful, and so easy to work with You can blend them, you can layer them, just absolutely gorgeous. If you are an eyeshadow fan like I am, and I know so many of you are, pretty much all of you are, you definitely owe it to yourself to try the Sydney Grace formula. And there is definitely no better time than Christmas in July. And yes, they were kind enough to gift these palettes to me, but no, I'm not being paid. I think it's quite clear that I speak from the heart. I am a big fan and I would have purchased if not, as proven by so many of my videos where I did purchase, purchase, purchase. They are a wonderful, wonderful brand. I have a link down below that's not affiliated. I don't make anything off of it. I just love independent brands and I love Sydney Grace. So I really hope that you check them out. I will print in the description bar all of the dates and everything below so you can kind of keep track of it. And you can buy these new palettes on their own if you want as well, or pick up some bundles and mystery bags and things like that. Really, really fun, and it's a great sale every year. So I hope you can participate. But ask me any questions below. That's what makes us a community. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow. I know that if you've watched my videos, they'll recommend them to you anyway, but if you actually hit subscribe, it helps. It's a gift to me. So I appreciate it very, very much. Come over and say a big hello over on TikTok, Instagram, and now on Threads. And don't forget that you can become a bigger part of this YouTube community by becoming a channel member or by giving super thanks. But really, in any way that you choose to spend your time here with me, I'm just very grateful. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.